good night, sweetheart. Parting can be so much fun. Let you and I have another one before we can say good night. Good night, ladies, good night, fellows, good night, everyone. We've all had a lot of fun.
Now, is that just cool because it's like fresh, or you save money because instead of buying like that every week, it just keeps regrowing?
No, it's fresh and it actually works. And this is where I was like confused. So you know how like animals, they like are born.
So plants in a store don't work. This works.
No, they.
Oh, you mean the machine?
No, the machine. Yeah, I'm onto the machine, dude. Like this is what I was trying to figure out with my dad. The animals are born and then they die. This plant doesn't. I keep clipping the things and it keeps regenerating, as long as there's the light and water. That's it.
Interesting.
But yeah, we just like throw it in tea and just drink it at night, and then we'll do yoga and then go to bed.
It's called lemon bob.
Yeah, lemon bob. All right, dude. So we're here. Have
This
another
is
one.
it.
This is the show. It's just us talking about the plants that we have in our house.
Pretty much.
Okay, how long have we been talking about doing this?
A couple years now, I'd say.
How long have people been telling us to do this?
At least a couple years plus some.
I would definitely say so. So what do you think it's going to be like?
I think a lot of it's not going to be the way you initially think it's going to be. You know, you always perceive things and it comes out differently. It takes you on different forks in the road. So I think it's going to be a blast. I think people are really going to love it, and it'll be one of those like living things where it changes as it goes. But
yeah, and if this is the last episode, it'll just be us videotaping after jiu-jitsu, and that'll be it.
Yeah, a one-hit wonder, dude.
But we've had, I feel like we've had these combos like 1,000 times of like different topics of like, you know, the candy, like what's the best candy that's out there. That has to have been happening.
I ruffled quite a few feathers.
How many times do you think we've had that combo?
Candy in general, like what's good, what's bullshit, at least 500 times.
Easily every time we go out, it's literally that. Yeah, and I'm looking at the list now. We have like a ton of like things that we want to go over. Dude, we were talking last night after you left. What if we did a like a game night and we recorded a game night, but it was where like we all get like rowdy as shit.
Yeah, some a good pregame before, and then some competitive gaming. But is this like random teams, or is it like get your faction of people? And, like,
No. We would like set like everything up, and then record, and then start drinking, draft the teams, figure out what game, and people will be like, "Oh, you guys aren't like playing games to like have fun. You guys are like playing games to like ruin each other's time."
Yeah, it's about winning.
Yeah.
If you're also like sweaty, frustrated, like wish you never played, is it even game night?
No. Also, ready for this one? This one you'll get a kick out of. They were doing this at the end of the night. They're like, I think it was Christine. She was like, "Yo, what if you guys did an episode where we tell Sean a movie and you describe the movie? Because I haven't seen any movie." So she was like, "Oh, the movie Coco." And I'm like, "Oh, I know that movie. It's like with the gorilla, the animatronic gorilla," and they throwing their hands up. Emily's like, "Are you kidding me? We're getting a divorce. You don't even." I'm like, "That's the movie, right?" She's like, "No!" Like Googling the shit. We went through like 7. We did Cindy White. Do you know that movie or not?
I don't.
Yeah. So if I asked you, Cindy White, what is the movie about?
I have no idea.
So I was like, "Oh, it's a funky thing between Cinderella, Snow White. Like they try to get," and they were like losing their mind. And we went through like 40. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna."
What is the last movie you saw in theaters?
Are you ready for this? This is for real. The last movie I saw in theaters is also the first movie I saw in theaters. Lion King. No joke.
You're fucking kidding.
No. Literally Lion King, 96, with Uncle Tommy, and
I'm about to throw up.
And Lion King with Emily, 2 weeks ago. Like literally when it came out. But other than that,
impossible.
Dude, other than that, the last movie in theaters before that, I think it was the Power Rangers movie. Which, ready for this? Was the second movie I saw in the movie theaters. It was the second.
Dude, that can't be real.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. It's
that
the
is
second movie.
Shameful.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the movie guy.
I know, but that's like your anti-movie guy. You're like actively denying yourself like years of like exposure of like world-renowned moments.
Yeah, I know.
Captivating like coming-of-age stories.
No, I know. But the thing
classics.
is, once I watched the movie, then I'm like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
You're the type of guy who sees Home Alone 4 and thinks that's like...
Yeah. Like high level. Should it be Academy Award?
Blank.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was up there. That was the third movie, I believe, and I'm not kidding. I'm the guy, which you know this, but yeah, I'd rather watch 38 episodes of SVU than like...
Why?
Than the 1 3 hour. It's comforting because I've already seen it, so I don't have to pay attention to it. It's more about I'm watching it to just say that I'm like watching it. Dude, we'll watch a series. Yeah, we'll watch a series.
You're sick.
We'll watch a series, and Emily will be like, "You're missing it." I'm like, "Nah, it's okay." She's like, "No, it's a critical part." I'm like, "It's okay. I'll pick it up like 2 episodes from now when they like do like the back thing." She's like, "That bothers me." I'm like, "Nah, it's all good." But yeah, so we got the show. Should we put it out? I know you said once a week.
I think once a week.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have guests. Should we have people write in if they want to be on?
Yeah. But not all requests will be fulfilled.
No, we can't.
We'll branch out. Think outside the box. Get people from all walks of life.
Yeah, I said from the jump, I want to get Chris Gethard, who's like, he's probably an A-list celebrity, but he's from Woetown, and he does jiu-jitsu too.
He needs a good pitch.
Yeah, he does jiu-jitsu. So my pitch is going to be free jiu-jitsu lessons, not from either of us, from your brother, and like Jersey Mike's, which I think should be here like soon.
Yeah.
Or would you be here soon?
But
yeah, once a week, and we're going to be on social media, right?
We are.
Okay.
All platforms.
What's the handle?
Official HAO Show.
Official HAO Show. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think we have a TikTok. Should we do that or no?
I'm down for it, but it'll probably not be as good as the others.
Yeah, I know. It's like literally other Vine.
I liked Vine.
Dude, Vine is the best. Our videos were bad. I'm glad it's deleted. Dude, can you imagine if, like, we met, freshman year of college?
Yep.
So what, 10 years? No, 12. Could you imagine if...
It's been that long already.
Yeah, we're old. Dude, do you imagine if the stuff that we were doing freshman year was recorded like the way it's recorded now?
Yeah. Fucked.
Done.
Never work anywhere.
Just cooked.
No friends, family disown you. No, it wasn't that bad. But.
Yeah, but like when it gets like older, not older, when it gets older, when time gets older, when it's like 20 years from now, people are gonna have to know that their whole life has been recorded. So like no one's coming out unscathed. Unless you're like a dork.
Yeah, I think everyone will stop actually caring about it and realize like none of that matters anyway. People are like, oh wait, they've been doing this shit just not recorded forever. Now it's recorded, and then people will be like, yeah, I'm tired of it. I already know all the shit.
Yeah, but like also imagine if our parents' shit was recorded and we were able to look back. That shit would be pretty nuts.
Definitely without technology too, all there was to do was like get fucked up and go out.
Yeah, like even just going to the bathroom. Like if you're literally pooping, like can you imagine not having your phone? Like, you're just like counting your fingers to like make sure it didn't like change. Or is there still 10? Like that's it. So alright, so we got some episodes planned. Some will be just freestyle like this. This will be a shorter one, I think.
Yeah.
And what, should we do segments too, you think, or no?
Yeah, I think some recurring segments.
Do you watch podcasts or no? You said you listen to
I listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't watch like the YouTube videos of them just because I'm usually driving. Yeah, I got a packed schedule, pretty busy guy.
Wait, you listen to, what was the one you said? Things You Should Know?
Yeah.
Is that good or no?
it's good when you're in the mood for it, when the topic's good. So it'll be like randomly anything, like, how does this get made? Could be like any product in the world. Like how does this get done? Like anything from all walks of like creativity and that, and it's pretty interesting. I actually learned about it from Fun Fact, Dave Alice. So I checked it out. It's pretty good.
Wait, and it's
tons of episodes already out.
Yeah, I'm a big like wanting to know stuff guy. Like, I think my favorite book as a kid was like What to Do in the Worst Case Scenario. So you're reading books on like tornadoes and like if there's ever like, you step in quicksand.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how was the book I was reading? Like I need to know
don't
that.
Don't move, start swinging like a pendulum, and then climb out with just your arms.
Yeah, but that was the shit I wanted to know as a kid. But like how cherry tomatoes, I don't care about that. Alright, so you do, what was the other ones you do? Rogan, obviously.
Rogan.
Do you do the meat eater one or no?
I listen to some Ben Shapiro when I'm feeling some political stuff to ruffle the feathers.
Yep.
And then I like Jordan Peterson, a lot of his like philosophy stuff, just on life and like mentality.
So not the podcast, but more just like YouTube clips?
No, it's his podcast.
What's it called?
I think the Jordan Peterson podcast.
Do you do Jocko?
His daughter. I do have Jocko, but I don't really listen to it that much.
Shout out to Jocko. Origin too. We got our tournament coming up.
We do.
Better hold true.
November 16th.
Yeah.
Mark it on your calendars, people. Manalapan, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Looking at two future Naga world champions.
Dude, what if we won a belt and we carried it around? And we
I might wear the medals out that night if I win.
We're definitely partying that night.
Hard.
Yeah, but
how shitty is that episode going to be the next day?
So I was thinking about doing one on the 17th, a football one, where we're just like watching football. But dude, we're gonna be so sore. We're gonna be gassed. Are you gonna do open? You're not even doing open. Why? Because Jonathan doesn't want me to.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, first time back, limbs are a little creaky. Coming off a major LCL tear, lateral, collateral.
Dude.
Meniscus is kind of hurting this. I don't want to push it too much.
It'll be at most like 2 or 3 extra matches. At most.
No way. An open week could be like, the absolute could be like 4 matches.
Yeah, but you're not getting like you're not getting like the 120-pound guy to do it.
Yeah, I don't. Torn meniscus, dude. We've been rehabbing this for years.
All right, maybe day of.
We'll see.
All right. Yeah, the podcasts I listen to are, definitely Rogan. I watch Jordan Peterson. Delia's the man. Theo. This past weekend.
Dude,
Tiger Belly's great.
I saw on Rogan's Instagram, he was shouting out how Cheeto Santino killed it again.
Dude, how funny was that show?
He is the man. I love like his stuff since we saw him live at Rogan. One of my favorites now.
Dude, that was, and who else was there?
Hinchcliffe.
He was brutal.
Andrew Santino, yeah, he was cutting like deep, and it wasn't well received at first, and then
it was definitely it was a little like, ooh, should we laugh? It's like, what did you expect was going to happen?
And then you
like
it's not the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like people now want comedy to be like zoink boom. That's what people want comedy to be. Like they don't want it to be like, oh, like am I allowed to laugh? It's like it's a joke. Like just laugh. Yo, dude, do you remember when we saw what's his face? Attell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Where did we see him?
Stress.
So that was Stress. He was great. I saw him again at, I think it's called Bananas Nightclub or Bananas Comedy Club up in, I want to say Hasbrook Heights.
Yeah.
Saw it with a couple, like Jesse
I remember that.
A couple of people came with us. It was incredible.
Word.
He killed it again. He crushes every time I see him.
Yeah.
Like beginning to end.
Yeah, no, he's savage. But yeah, I think those are the yeah. Do you do any health ones? Tommy got me on Ben Greenfield. You ever heard of that guy?
No. Is it like real or is it like bullshit?
No, it's real, Like not like...
I'm big on like, you should do this exercise, you should eat this, you should try doing that. I'm not big on like, oh, a rock salt candle's gonna like...
No. This is... No. It's more... it's more scientific. Ben Greenfield, at least him, is more scientific. It's like you're iron deficient, so take an iron vitamin.
Okay.
He gives his kids like some vitamin because like he lives at the bottom of a hill and there's like a farm up top, so they might use pesticides. So he's like giving his kids things to like combat that. I don't know. It's like super interesting.
You can just buy stuff without pesticides in it, or just like
no, you can. This is my dad's thing, right? So Emily's thing is like we got to get the Berkey, which like
what's up?
The coffee thing.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, that.
It's got two
device.
huge charcoal things in that like food's here soon. So that like gets rid of all impurities. So like literally, if you put in red water, it'll come out clear. And
where's
like,
the red go?
Like if you put in like red food dye in the charcoal like tube, and then you just replace it like every year and a half.
Okay.
That like makes sense. But I grew up on like my dad being like, God, drink from the hose, like a little bit of like town water.
Yeah.
To, like,
No, I firmly believe that. I drank tap water growing up,
same.
and I'm thinking I never really get sick. I think my immune system has been like
it's like a little
challenged.
bit better. Yeah. But like hose water too.
Or I could die in like 3 years, but what are the others going to happen? I'm willing to roll the dice.
Yeah. But like that iron or whatever that flavor is from the hose, like that like sometimes is better than like regular water. Like a little bit of that like hose juice. Dude, Vin and I when we were kids.
It's so true though.
You know how we were big into like camp?
Yeah.
We would make the juice for the camp. That was like the thing for the day, and we would like stir it up. We'd put in like different Kool-Aids.
Oh, I know where this is going. I think.
Rather than like getting it from the spigot, we would run the water through the hose to like get like that little bit of like nutrient shit.
We used to put double of the packets of Gatorade or whatever we were mixing during wrestling practices, so the whole thing would just be
sugar.
Pure liquid sugar. You would drink.
It's like a melted like lollipop coming out.
Because our coach would use science and say you can only absorb like 4 ounces of water, so if you drink too much, it's just gonna like bloat you. You're not gonna be able to move as much. So
that's
only
not
a little
right?
bit. I don't know the science, but I assume just if you're thirsty, guzzling a gallon of water and jumping back on the mat for practice isn't good. So it's probably some type of quantity every like 30 minutes. Rehydrate a little. So we'd only get one. So we thought if we sugared it up, it would really help us. But your mouth would be like completely puckering. It wouldn't quench.
And your spit's like solid.
Yeah, you're like spitting like it was disgusting. But you were like so exhausted for that like Riptide Rush burst or the lemon lime of the Gatorade. It was worth it.
What are you bringing for Naga?
I'm gonna eat before, but I'm gonna do like the multi-grain English muffins with some peanut butter and jelly. Couple Gatorades, my BCAA powders, and
should we do that?
I don't like to have a full stomach. I like to be a little on empty.
I like the full stomach. Should we get the oxygen or not? I think we should.
I'm down for the oxygen.
The canisters?
The canisters I think are bullshit, but I'm still down to do them again.
At least for the placebo?
I want a real tank.
Like the ones that go up your nose?
Yeah, like a metal tank wheeled in by a medical professional.
And you're getting carted from like ring to ring or mat to mat?
Medical tent we have. Where like we go in, we come back in.
Oh, and that's what you want.
Whatever it costs.
Yeah, we gotta come out with some hardware. Okay, so some podcasts and some segments. I think we should do one of the segments. I think we should do the Uncle Mark segment, which is gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
So like you guys used to rip on me forever because I was the guy like videotaping everything, which actually goes back to high school. Like I was the guy with not like the dad like camera like this, but like the first ever like handheld one.
Yeah, the handheld.
Yeah. So
fanny pack and all. You were geared up.
Yeah. Also, Dad, I think the food is here. If you want to grab it, or it's actually gonna be here soon. 2 minutes.
You've said soon 3 times. Like
yeah, but
minute by minute.
Yeah, but you know, like Uber Eats, it's like 20 minutes away, inside your kitchen, right? It's like, like the Amazon
They're still
shit.
working out the
No, he's literally on Mount Pleasant Valley. What was I saying?
Uncle Mark segment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys used to rip on me. Yet some of the photos are like, you're like, oh shit, like I'm glad I have that on tape. So I think what we should do is for like.
You have to have one photographer like that. So my mom used to get on the old rolls of film. we used to take photos like we go to Disney World or something, but we would never want a bad photo and you couldn't see how it came out. So she would take 3 of every photo, but not only landscape, the portrait. So on like a 20 thing of film,
4 photos.
yeah, you had 4 unique photos, but 6 of each. Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
So we would go through disposable cameras left and right. When we probably took them, the guy at the store was probably like, "These people need to get out more."
Dude, I appreciate that. Yeah, I get that. That
so that's why you would like always have it. We're like, dude, camera guy, Uncle Mark. Right?
Yeah. Dad, can you grab the food real quick? It's here. You just pick it up. We're good.
Which the name originates from, like the uncle that you have that's always like the tech guy. I got the camcorder. I got this.
Yeah.
And also like, oh, everyone squeeze in. We'll get a photo of it.
Yeah.
And namely, it's fitting as
Uncle Mark. And so that's who we have here doing our first setup. So we got my dad, John. We have our good family friend Steve, both from Try Hard Dads. Stay tuned for their podcast and show. It should be coming out pretty soon. We actually have that as an episode too, which would be great. But I think the Uncle Mark thing will be cool. It's actually borrowed from, so if I'm going to give full credit, Hot Ones. We were talking about it before.
Yeah.
They do, I think he calls it an Instagram deep dive. So he just goes back into like the Instagrams, which is like, it's good, but he's like interviewing like famous people. So like,
they have thousands of photos that go back.
Well, thousands, but they're also not like that bad. I kind of want to make it like, you know, the photo that like I took of you, where you're like, yo, don't show anyone that.
Right.
I want that.
And I'm untagged, and it's in someone else's.
No, like it's not even posted. No, it's not even posted.
Oh,
like on my phone, I have I changed out my phone. I have 8,000 photos. I was like going back. I'm like, half of these are like dumb screenshots of like I took a picture, sent it as a text, and didn't delete it. Like I want that photo of like the people.
Gotcha.
So I think we have a few of those photos.
I'm also sure too, with some outreach or a post, many people would be submitting.
Oh, that's that's what I want too. So I want like we can only do so much research. Like if we were on a podcast and someone's like, "Oh, we're gonna do a deep dive of your photos," they'll get a good amount because we have a good amount on there. But if like Emily was like sending them photos, or like Dasty was, oh yeah, you gotta check out the picture of Chase, we're toast.
Yeah,
we're
not
toast.
Good.
So I think that is probably gonna move.
That's actually scary now thinking about that.
Yeah, so I think the group of photos that we'll go through are gonna be the ones from that we'll use for the intro, and then the intro will slowly just end up being like people that we have on, and it'll end up being I want to base the intro off of like this past weekend where it's like clips of like the people that have been on, and also a little King and the Sting where it's like a little bit of animatronics. That's not the right word. A little bit of like graphics and shit in the beginning. All right, so we'll go to the first photo while my dad is setting up some of the food. He's definitely eating for sure. He's starving.
One bite of everyone's sandwich just to try.
Yeah, Dad, can you click that first photo on the top left? We'll go to that one. All right, so our first segment of
Uncle Mark.
Yeah. It's just called Uncle Mark. All right, so if you could double click it, that would be great. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this photo. So number one, my hair hasn't changed that much, I don't think, since this photo.
Yeah, it was horrible for pretty much the entire time I knew you. That was something we had to overlook.
Yo, this is a true fact. I was so broke in college that I used to either cut my own hair, or I would have one of the girls on the floor cut my hair, but I didn't know how, so I would just try to do what the people used to cut my hair do. So I'd go like this, like that feels about the same as me doing this, and I'd have them cut it, and it ended up with this. So we got Sebastian on the left.
Dude, that is hysterical.
And
they probably weren't even like, they didn't have experience cutting hair. You were just like, yo, hey, do you mind like
Bro, the scissors were like the nubbed scissors.
Like scissors you use in class, like not actually barber scissors.
Yeah, where they don't even like cross, they're more like apart like this. And I have a kilt on, which I think that day was probably about 32 degrees. It was freezing. And Tommy's hair is great too. He's got that mop hair now. He's got like longer. Actually, our hair's kind of almost switched.
Was this the day?
Yeah. So where did you end up this day? And I end up.
So we actually wound up getting locked on the roof of, where was it?
I think it was Karma. No,
it wasn't
Hemingway's.
Hemingway's.
Yeah, so we were like
right?
fucked up. We were like, all right, whatever, let's just go rage out. We were like, all right, let's get on the roof of Hemingway's.
Great day though.
Let's party. And I was trying to convince you from jumping from Hemingway's roof to the roof next to it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him to do it.
So we snuck up the stairs. We're like, let's go explore the rest of this bar. Find stairs to the roof. We walk out, and then the door.
Yeah, like there's gonna
was
be
like one of those small doors that were
like there's gonna be a secret bar upstairs no one knows about. Yeah.
So yeah, we were trying to see if we could jump to the other roof over the small gap.
But then we ended up. Do you remember what we did? We ended up climbing the tree down,
jumping to the tree to scale
next
down.
Up
to
the neighbor. Yeah. Then we came around, and the guy was like,
and the neighbor was in his backyard and saw you.
We were on his deck. He was like, "What the like? Where did you come from? Like, how did you get in here?" And we're like, "Look, man, like, don't worry about that right now. Like, we gotta get back to our boys." And we.
So once back inside, cops came in, saw.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, where were you?" And we were like, I remember just kept saying, I don't know. They're like, but where were you? And I was like, I don't know. And I also had like in that like satchel, whatever that thing's called. Do you remember the light up mouthpiece?
Yes.
I had that like in a plastic bag. I was like, I'm pretty sure this guy thinks I'm like on ultra like Molly and shit.
Wild.
But yeah, that was a pretty good one. All right, can we go to the next photo? And I love that you got the.
How many should we do?
I don't know. We'll see what we got. So if you hit the back that on the top left of the thing, like if you use the mouse to go to the top.
Use the mouse and click on a picture.
No, because if you hit right, I don't know what's next. I don't know. We'll make sure for the Uncle Mark segment we have our photos like locked up. So if you go to the top left, the try hard dads, dude. This is full cement. Oh yeah, the next one. This is actually a video. Can you just hit the space bar?
I don't even know what this one is. That looks like me though.
Was that the space bar or no?
Yeah.
Alright, hit double click. And then just click that play button. It's only 2 seconds, but like we'll get the photo.
I say that, don't do it.
Yo, this was actually funny enough. We were at this party yesterday. So
the annual party.
So who are I can't really tell actually.
Wearing a red tie, an oversized suit.
Yeah.
And I have the most ridiculous haircut of all time. And
so you're me on my first job interview? That you're me?
I was Donald Trump shortly before the election cycle a couple years back.
This wasn't before? Was it before? It was like as it was going. No, this was like right after he won. No.
Well, no, it was well, it was either 6 months like before.
This wasn't last year. What were you last year?
No, this was a couple years ago.
I know. What were you last year for the party?
Jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh yeah. What were you this year?
This year I was a blow-up inflatable flailing arm guy, but the battery pack didn't work to blow the hot air.
Wacky inflatable waving arm flailing.
It was actually a sealed sauna suit made out of plastic that I was just drinking.
Yeah, you were like breathing and it was like.
Yeah, where like it's sucking in and suffocating you.
But that was this year. That jiu-jitsu guy was last year. This was the year before, no?
Okay, maybe it was just after he won.
So he
had won and it was that year.
It was like 8 months later, yeah. Which like our friends are like, they're, would you say big Donald Trump fans or?
Nah, I don't think this crew likes him much, but it's more so. It was just that I could pull the costume off really well. Yeah. I practiced speech patterns. Every time they said something, I said, "Let's talk about China." So I was.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was
really just mocking me.
Yeah, shout out to
squinting the entire night. I think.
Yeah,
sniffing.
But like you were squinting, but I think that was like just you. You were just like I'm.
My face was fatter then, so it could have been just a normal.
How much do you think you weigh in this photo?
Probably a lean 220.
230. All right, 220. And what do you weigh now?
Like 183.
Wow, Naga. Here we go.
Pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to the Jess and Jim Halloween party. Pretty good. All right, what do we got next?
Shaved head Kev.
So another core 4 pick. So shaved head Kev, a rarity.
Kevin was a bad boy in that picture, dude.
Dude, I look like if... oh, man. Dude, I look like if San Francisco was a person, that would be that.
For anyone who's a UFC fan, he looks like Sage Northcutt, just without the muscles, the fighting skill, and pretty much any redeemable factor that Sage Northcutt has.
It's all blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah. Dude, this is not 3 years ago for sure. This is a picture that was taken some time ago, and it was from 3 years before that. But this was at the Belmar Beach House. This was our first house. This was
at
actually
the Wet Noodle?
Yeah, this was at the Wet Noodle. This was right outside.
Good memories.
What was the bar? DJs.
Not DJs, really?
Yeah, this was like right on the side.
Yeah, on the table.
Yeah, good times there. We can't really talk about it too much. Probably we'll get pulled from YouTube for sure.
Demonetized.
Yeah, and we're on YouTube too. Official HAO show.
Official.
Check
Official.
us out. There's some clips up there. Also, I'm an idiot.
I know.
Why are you guys my friends? All right.
Very, very limited choice pool.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, because you were the guy that came in. You were the guy that came in freshman year. 2 weeks after everyone was there and was like, I don't really know anyone. Like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And we all got unawkward, and then you came steamrolling in like, oh, you thought you guys were awkward? Like, boy, do I got a guy for you. All right, let's jump to the next Uncle Mark photo. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's way too many photos to go through today, though.
Yeah, we'll go through a couple.
That is me rocking, quite possibly, the hottest pair of jeans in the country. My brand new, crisp, limited release jeans.
Now, if you guys are, however you guys are viewing this photo, if you zoom in very closely, you'll notice there's actually 0 belt loops because that's actually not a pair of jeans. If you click the next photo, you'll see the same thing. It's not a pair of jeans. It is actually sweatpants with the jean like all over print that he decided to wear out in public at my bachelor party.
It also is top notch because it has fake rips in the jeans and then they put it in with like markings and there's fake buttons on it. So I wore the belt over the sweatpant pajama pant jeans and wore them out as if they were real jeans.
Yeah, but like you couldn't actually tell for a little bit of it.
People knew something seemed off. Like about you as a person, but they couldn't tell it was the pants or that they weren't real.
They're like, something's a little bit weird.
Shout out to my good friend Dave O'Tay for one of the best gifts I've ever received.
What was that, for your birthday?
I believe so.
Should we go to the next one? I mean, we can't skip over this. So yeah, this was the same weekend. And I don't think anyone took this picture. I think it was you propping up your camera. Like,
no, I look good. I think I look good right there.
Shout out to looking good, dude. Yo, how much fun was that weekend?
Amazing. That house was unreal. The pool set up, the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
That was definitely a nice set of 5 days to remember.
Dude, shout out to Dr. Mate for sure. Alright, click any photo. We can keep going in order or not. Yes, same weekend. Alright, so I am a huge Dolphin fan, and we are having one of the most incredible seasons I've ever seen. Dude, we're going next week to the game. We're playing the Jets. And the last time we were there, I think it set a record low of the least amount of first downs in an NFL football game. I think there was like
combined.
4. Yes, literally like 4 first downs. It was punt. Like it was.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Dude. So here's no. So here's the thing. I didn't have a choice, right? So my brother, you know Jack, obviously.
Yes.
He's a Giants fan, and he was a Giants fan because he wanted to like revolt and like Lisa's like a Giants fan. Like, oh, I'll be a Giants fan and I won't go with the family. I'm a Dolphins fan. My dad's a Dolphins fan. All our cousins, right? I didn't have a choice as the firstborn.
Right.
So my dad's like, you're a Dolphins fan. I'm like, yeah, sure, yes, sir. Got it. My cousins, right? Rich bailed, right?
Okay.
But Pete, Mike, sure, yes, sir. Dolphin fans.
Got it.
My brother, at the age of 19, has seen his team win 2 fucking Super Bowls.
Pisses you off every second, bro.
Dude, I've seen my team make the playoffs one time. and then got demolished. And yeah, so like it's not my fault. I'm blaming like genetics. So
It's not my fault.
Shout out.
Zero accountability.
Zero. No. For this?
Why
would I choose this
I
life?
think teams are reflections of their fans, quite personally.
So how are you a Broncos fan?
So you figure that out for yourself.
How are you a Broncos fan?
I'm a Broncos fan because at a first grade birthday party, the Packers and the Broncos were in the Super Bowl, and it was like a sports themed birthday, so everyone was dressed up in Packers gear, Broncos gear. We played like kickball, baseball.
What did you come dressed as?
I was
LL Bean?
I was wearing some lame ass like shorts. Probably they were like turquoise or
And
some
ones.
shit.
Yeah, and ones.
New Balance. I had wide feet.
Yo, New Balance
So
are
I was
coming back.
big-
Shout out to Tryhards again.
So I was rocking New Balances and it's like a regular T-shirt. So since I was on the Broncos side,
You're in
we
this
watched
fucking
them.
picture, dude. Your eye. And you have a dolphin thing in your eye. And there's a Broncos fan in the shit.
Oh, look at that! I definitely lost those sunglasses. I have no idea where they are.
Hondo P.
So, so I was like, oh, they won the Super Bowl. I should stick with them. I'm actually more of a fan of the sport than a fan of the team. You know, I like watching football. I like getting a little rowdy, polishing off a couple cruisers at the game.
What's
Yeah.
the bar?
What?
Wicked Wolf?
Wicked Wolf.
Yeah, we should go live.
Shout out to Wicked Wolf.
Yeah, we should go there.
One of the best bars, possibly the best bar in Hoboken.
Alright,
Shout out Pig and Parrot also.
let's skip ahead a couple to... Alright, since we're kind of doing our own Uncle Mark, no, let's go to... Alright, the one all the way to the right on the second row down. Yeah, no, up one. Yeah, let's go this one. This is a good one. Alright, so what do we have here, dude?
That is called Body by Bud Light.
Dude, this looks like Kirby in a football jersey, dude.
Yeah, it's like when you're on a bulking session, but there's
It didn't
not as
stop.
much
It's not a
lifting.
session. It just kept going. Yo, I feel like those are the shorts you wore to the.
I actually think I'm wearing those shorts now under these sweatpants.
No, you're not.
Actually, I think I
They're
am.
not. This picture is 7 years old, dude.
Also,
no, more
I
than that,
stole
probably.
these from Shaq too. I think
The sweatpants or the shorts,
the shorts.
dude.
The other pair of sweatpants is the
There's
Shaq.
100% guarantee you're not wearing any underwear for sure. And this is at Uncle Bernie's house. Shout out to Uncle Bernie at the LBI house. In the backyard. And anytime I feel like we wear
This
that.
is 8 a.m. probably 9 a.m.
Dude,
the latest.
anytime.
I'm also squinting and my face is red, so I'm hammered.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. That, you know, like, remember Jumanji, the movie?
Yes.
One of the 3 movies I've seen. That jersey is like that thing. It's like in my closet. It's like boom, 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 boom. And like if I put it on,
Bad things happen.
dude, it's a wrap. That's our fraternity, Zeta Psi at Rutgers. But yeah, this is at the LBI house, which, dude, I used to get nervous like asking him for the house. I was like 19. I was like, all right, I can't ask yet. 20, no way, 21, 22. And then I was like, all right, when am I old enough to ask Uncle Bernie for like a week in the house? And now we're on the in, so I think next year we might do 2 weeks and have like a bunch of people down.
That'd be
Like
great.
a bunch of different groups. Which like to have another one group. By the way, we've never all been in the room. The text message group, which is for the record, me, you, Freeman. That's it. Freeman, Lowe's, Dasty,
Shap
Shap,
and Otay.
Kev,
And Otay.
Otay. Is that it?
8.
Are you sure?
I've never-
I feel like we're missing one. Can you double check?
We'll go to the record.
Whoever we're missing, by the way,
Yeah.
you're banned from the group. No, that's probably it.
That's everyone, dude.
Yeah. Otay was the latest one added. And I'm pretty sure it was 7 before that.
Yep.
Okay. So we've never had all of us in this.
Imagine someone infiltrated the fucking chat, they'd automatically be in. I would have said props to you. You wouldn't have discovered this long.
Good job. Yeah, you're in. Eventually we'll have that on the podcast.
We have to.
/ show. / whatever this is. Alright,
We've had 7. We've had.
6. We've never had 7. We've had 6.
Well, yeah, but now it's 8.
We've never had 7.
With the addition of Otay, we definitely have had.
No, we never had everyone.
Right, but it's 8 with us included.
I know. Even without,
Oh, okay.
even when it was 7, we never had everyone. So the most we could have had was 6.
True. Unless by proxy we weren't counting.
All right. What do we got? Any one of these is fine. Another classic Core 4 pick. This was at, I think, one of the Power... This was in Austin or Houston?
Leadership Conference.
Yeah, this was great, man. Good time. I think this was one of the things where JD was like on the bar whiling out, which was great. I think this is this your Facebook thing background?
This was one. I think this was like pictured for a little bit. So yeah, this was the Core 4 coin for us muchachos who all started working together and coming up the ranks.
Yeah, this was wild. So I started at Power with Tommy, same time. And then I finally got you two knuckleheads to join in, and then we spent, 7 years or 6 years?
I was about 6.
6, which is great. All right, I think we got time for a couple of more. And
I rode a mechanical bull in that one.
Yeah, of course.
I was hammered.
Yeah, Kev's back was hurt. No, I'm just kidding. All right, go to...
What the hell is that?
Dude, this is Body by Pillsbury. Is this Body by those nachos that's in front of you?
I am not kidding. I've never seen this. This is terrible. Dude, what the fuck is that? Yo, what is that?
All I know is I think I danced for 10 seconds and I was like...
Cardiac. Out of breath.
Yeah. For sure, fat. For second, I think I was trying to do
disgusted with you.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. This is at the Try Hard HQ complex down in Dogwood. And I think that I don't even know what socks I'm wearing.
Dude.
But I think I was just dancing with like Jack, and Jack was like a junior. He was like so embarrassed. He's like, Sean, you're like an idiot. I'm like, nah, dude, this is like the way to dance. And I forget what's this called? What's that dance called?
It's almost like Charleston.
Yeah, the Charleston. Yeah.
1950s.
Yeah, it was like 1920, but like also my hair, like yeah. Do you know how hard it is to comb over 6 hairs? It's like very difficult.
It's gotta be perfect.
All right, let's go to the next one, please, immediately, and let's delete this probably. All right, let's do 2 more, and then
we might have to like burn this footage. Just vote it in after that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the one with the red, where you see all that red. Yeah, let's go to this one. Okay, dude. So this was okay. So like, you guys have heard of like poetic justice, right? So Chase and I at this point have been. This is senior year, Rutgers State University of New Jersey, graduation in 2011, and we are. We've been friends all 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's in the stadium, High Point or whatever it's called, and we're like, all right, we got to meet up. So we meet up at, what was it, Hoof's place? Or like Sebastian's?
So we were at separate like initial like pregame get-togethers, and then we were meeting up at, was it?
It was like
Richardson, where Governor all them.
No, it was before that.
Before that. Oh
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We met up, I think, at like Hoof's and Hanson's place. We met up there. We were like, we funneled like 2 drinks, and we were like, all right. They were like, we're gonna go to
the stadium,
and we were like, let's walk. Like, we'll meet you there. Mind you, from where we were at to the stadium, it's got to be 1.5 miles, if not 2 miles.
It was
not Richardson, the other place.
Yes,
and at most 2 miles, maybe 2 miles, probably less. Either way. So we walk there. By the time we get to Richardson, we're like, we need a little bit of like, we need to keep fucking going.
Yeah, we're sobering up a little quicker on this walk.
So we're like, all right, how do we end our senior year right? So we get to Richardson, we're like, all right, we're at Gov's place, Shap's place. Like, they definitely have beer in their home. How do we get in?
Well, we thought their pregame was still going on.
Oh, yeah. And they said they left.
And we get to the door, and it's a lock.
Yeah,
we can't get in, and they said they already left.
Yeah.
So we were like, this is kind of shit, because they got a keg in there, and we needed to find a way to get our hands on that.
So we broke it.
Yeah, we broke it. Unfortunately, we broke it open.
We broke in,
and with a little
climbed through
the window.
We climbed through
in gown, full gown.
Oh, the gown never came off. We climbed in and we were like, all right,
Totally
we have a
under
keg.
the gown,
And we were like, all right, what do we do? So we chugged from the keg and we were like, all right, we need to-go containers. So we emptied the Gallagher of
There's a full gallon of like distilled water.
Yeah.
Poured out.
Yeah.
Filled up with beer from the keg.
And to try to like be like calm and cool, you know how like the gown is like, it's like this? I like tucked it into the thing, slid my arm like out of the thing and under, and then
It's like it was yesterday. Dude.
then had the Gallagher here, and then we were like drinking it as we went. So we're like snickle fritz by the time we get into the stadium.
Sipping it.
And I'm like, yo, dude, we gotta go. And you're like, I'm hungry.
So as we're going down, Sean is grabbing a seat. Everyone's trying to get to the stadium floor. I have to use the bathroom, and I'm like, I gotta figure this out. As I come back, I was like, shit, I'm so hungry. I hope this isn't gonna take too long. Wind up, I found a concession stand selling food. So I
Was it
went
in the
up-
stadium?
It was inside the stadium.
But not the stadium.
No, it was the stadium.
Oh,
So
it's
we're
like
in the
Oh,
stadium.
I got you, yeah.
But they were
you
selling
found
it to like
yeah,
the
yeah.
parents and
Yeah.
people. So I wind up getting to like cut the line because I'm in the stuff. And
Yeah.
I bring it. And as I bring the tray to the field, I was like, I really hope I'm not going to have to eat this. And I look at the guy and I just look down at the food. And he was like, you can't. And I like look up at him and I was like,
I need this. Please.
I gotta go grab my seat, man. And he was just like,
Go ahead.
okay. Like he had been there before. He gave me a look like he respected what I was doing.
Yeah, like his forefathers, like.
So I was the only person on the field sitting there with a tray.
But
of
didn't
2
like
hot dogs.
wasn't there like some girls that were like, yo, where did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like
people thought it was like for the graduates on the field. Like there must have been a table with food.
Yeah, they were like, where did you get that? So of course, Uncle Mark, I came out and took a picture, and here we are. You know.
But that was a great time.
All right.
It's the only way I got through that ceremony, dude. That was
Yeah, R.I.P.
so
Toni
long.
Morrison, man. All right, let's go 2 more, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay. So
Who's
this
that?
was okay. So this is Chase. Actually, yo, you explain it. So like, if this was an Uncle Mark segment, it'd be like, all right, yo, what do we got here?
So, what we have here, if I'm getting back into the mindset of where I was, I believe we were doing nothing on a weekend.
This is for sure us doing nothing.
During the day, we decided, hey, you know when you were a kid, you used to like hang on the banisters on the stairs and you'd like scale the outside of the staircase if you had stairs like that as a kid?
Yeah.
So it's like you'd climb on the port. I was like, let's try and scale the outside of the house.
Now, is there bars to climb up or ladders, or is it just crown molding?
There's not. So it's just crown molding, but actually right below the picture is the door.
Yeah.
So we had opened the door. I think I had gotten a boost from you with the hand. Stepped on the pushing door like at a school where you push the lever in the middle of the door and it opens. I stepped on that and then wound up climbing on top of the door. And then from that, climbed up the crown molding and then pulled
and that's
myself
a bedroom. Up. That was what, Moy's room in there,
yeah,
right?
that's a second floor.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
and you were up there and you were
I didn't
sober,
know how to get down, actually.
Of course, but also not. And I was like, oh, my friend is going to for sure fall off this thing and probably break his neck. But you're wearing all white, so it made up for it, I guess.
Once again, unscathed to this day.
Dude, do you remember DJing outside of Zeta?
Yeah. Do you remember DJing on the roof of the building?
No, we didn't do that.
You did.
Not on the roof.
Yes.
On the outside, the one room. We didn't go in the roof.
No, not the roof, but
the outside.
there was a part that was
literally
a roof.
Yeah,
It's still 15 feet above the ground.
Sure.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
on the 25
So
foot
for
roof.
like our house, we don't have like a thing, like a higher up thing you can go outside.
Yeah.
But I feel like the higher you are up, literally like feet above earth, doing whatever you're doing, like the better you are in society. Yeah. So like if you DJ like at like sea level versus DJing at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. If you do it on the top of Everest, like the best DJ of all time.
That's it. It's a wrap. All right, let's go to one more of these photos. John Bear from Try Hard. What are you guys thinking of these photos when you guys see these?
They're funny.
Funny, good stuff.
Yeah.
Dad.
That's
Dad's
that's
dad's
where the college,
dad's like
college
signing,
tuition
yeah,
goes
dad's like
to.
signing papers, like going over the bill, like how did I pay this amount of money for these things? Alright, this is a pretty good one. So, day of the wedding, 4th date of the wedding. So, for those of you guys that don't know, our wedding, mine and Emily, was originally scheduled for January of 2018. The venue's on a pier destruction.
It was rescheduled 4 times because Emily was having second thoughts.
Look, dude, I was gonna not say that. I was gonna go with the story we've been telling, but yeah, it's got rescheduled from January 2018 to November 2018 to January 2019 to finally March of 2019. March 2019 this year, and this is a picture on the steps at, what was it, the W? No.
I think it was.
The Westin. This is at the Westin.
It starts with a W.
Yeah, close.
It could be called the W. Maybe they call it the W. It's
No,
their
they don't,
W.
because there's definitely a hotel called the W, for sure. And how many tequila drinks did I have at this current point?
A lot. Your face was actually locked in that position. You weren't smiling.
And people were just like coming in and like
your
out.
skin turned to wax, and other people just walked in and out to take your photos with them.
Yeah, but like what you don't see is like the stretcher that brought you in and like props you.
There's
like,
actually
up.
a giant cardboard thing at an angle holding me up like a picture.
Oh, like in the back, like one of them shits. Yeah,
You gotta angle it right.
Dude, this was a wild day. Good time at the wedding, I think.
Yeah,
The
this
videos
photo's
were pretty
great
good.
because if I had exhaled, that button probably would have exploded. And
Dude,
killed
that
me.
button in life insurance policy, no joke, is $100 per month, guaranteed. And it's like not that much money, like if it does pop, because like you know, you can see it probably. And also, is that your thumb or is that your foot coming?
Yo, I don't know why my thumb looks like that.
Yo, how come your thumb doesn't have a nail? It's just all.
I don't know. I
it's a
think he
skin.
said thumb out. They were coaching us, but
They did say thumb out, but like, what? That's not a thumb though. It almost looks like the thumb got like photoshopped off. Like you had a too long thumb, and they were like, "I will cut it." Yeah, dude. I think my waist in those pants were probably like a 28, to be real. Dude, I was so nervous. But it was a good time. But yeah, so I think we should run this segment back, the Uncle Mark segment. I think it'll be good. And yeah, I think once a week is a pretty good place to start. And this will be like our little pilot. So if you're like tuning in, definitely follow us on Instagram, Official HAO Show. Twitter, Official HAO Show. YouTube, where the whole thing is going to be aired. Official HAO Show. Also, stay tuned for the clips on YouTube as well. And I'm
Gotta have
definitely
the clips.
Facebook, Official HAO Show. And like we might do TikTok. Like,
And on TikTok, it's the Official HAO Show.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely follow us, and we're gonna have merch out too, right? So the logo and everything. I think we'll do like a limited edition for some of the shirts, socks, whatever we got on the website. It'll be on Shopify. By the time this airs, we'll have that like done. So we'll put links to that.
Should we touch on our name?
Sure. Go ahead.
Sure. So, the Have Another One podcast, it was the HAO show. It took us a while going back and forth from all of our time over the years of what it should be called or what kind of encompasses it the best. And we finally settled on a long time saying, the name of our group chat, and Have Another One was born.
Yeah. So you use the phrase. When would you use the phrase? Let everyone know when you use the phrase. Like, have another one.
Right. So the phrase is very widespread to how it can be used. So it could be used to kind of put someone in place whose ego might be a little out of hand, like when they're drunk. Like, for instance, one of our friends who thinks he could walk onto the New York Yankees and play shortstop when their player
We won't
makes a
name him
bad
Mike
throw.
Dasty. What's his name? Mike Dasty. What's his name? We won't name him though.
So he'll say, after they throw the ball Chuck Knoblauch style over the first baseman's head,
Yeah, like, oh, I can walk
he'll
on.
go, I can fucking walk on right now.
Yeah.
play a few games for the Newark Bears before they, folded, and then I'd be on the Yankees, and we would look at him as he's drinking his 12th Bud Light and say, "Hey, Mike," whose name we're not going to say, "have another."
Yeah. So that'd be a good have another one. What would be another good have another one?
So it could signify like that, like a beer. It could also be when something just blows your mind. So,
yo, dude, like if you're driving, right, and you merge onto a lane, and like as you're merging, there's another exit. This happened to me earlier when we came back from training. The exit to the highway we came on was like 20 feet ahead.
Right.
So like no one's getting on the highway to get off the highway.
So you're trying to fly on as others are flying off?
I'm trying to fly on, and if you know you're getting off at that exit, you should already be very close to that exit.
Right.
So I'm driving on, and this person's like, "Ba-na-da-na, da-na-da-na," like the music from like The Price is Right. "Ba-na-da-na," like they're chilling.
Just like, totally not.
And they go, and I'm like,
shit.
Yo, I'm either getting off at this exit I don't want to get off at, or I'm braking, or I'm crashing into you.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll go over, and it's like, and they'll go, and I'll swerve, I won't crash, and I'll like go on. And it's like, dude, like have another one, man.
Yeah, like
yo,
totally
have
oblivious.
Whatever
your mind's blown.
whatever
like
you're
that,
having to have your brain think that, take one and have another one of that thing. Yeah.
You can also use it too with anything that blows your mind that you can't comprehend. Where someone's like, "Did you read what happened?" You're like, "What?" Like, there's some more bullshit in the news. It's like, no, like Elon Musk launched a car into outer space using a never before used technology, and it cost like $80 billion. It's like, Elon Musk, have another one.
Yeah. Like if they're like, it's like, dude, like Drew Brees threw for more yards. It's like, have another one. Lip cost us another parlay. Have another one, dude. So that'll be the theme, and stay tuned once a week, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
That's it.
Everybody, we out.
All right, later, brother. Good show.
Cool.
Good cast.
There we go.
That had to been, 45 minutes?
1 hour.
1 hour.